Keeping us true to our word. Now look at this little walkout through monster for Astralis. Device is looking to be that first point of contact, and it's a big old Hail Mary in the pistol. Util comes out now. Device wrestling with the Glock. Can't get it done. And FURIA will repel them at first. coldzera doing what he can. Backing off. There's a 2v1 available down here at this lower site, so they want to try and take it, and they will. Dead leaves it all on Yuri.
We'll confirm that fact. Astralis now get to back up, and yeah, look at that hidden. Good luck, Yuri, in this clutch up. 1v2. He can win off fights, perhaps. Blame is open for taking, and Blame will win his fight. 3 kills in the pistol. He loves an overpass.
Let's not forget that a couple of years ago, we were talking about FURIA as a contender to win trophies. Now we're talking about them not being in top 10. So it's hard for coldzera, as it is for Astralis in this situation. May as well pay attention and then follow up on coldzera. But
surrounded by pistols that could finish off what he'd begun. But that's a beautiful shot through the wall for Device.
What? That's crazy.
Oh, we're still cooking.
Something could still happen here, though, for FURIA, in spite of Device's fancy work on the AWP. Blame F having to back off and readjust. Trying to play around this bomb. They're waiting for Yuri to get out through Monster. Will be accounted for. Blame F on the spam at least puts the fear in him. Yuri's now on this AWP. Trying to bait the shot is Blame F. Really trying. Trying to bait that shot out, and Yuri's going to do it with the deagle.
He'll manage to do it. Blame doing everything he can to bait that shot out. As soon as he gets it, Yuri pistol whips him. This shot for Device.
That's a beautiful shot from Device. I thought that was going to be enough. Unfortunately for him, Yuri came in from behind and sort of caught off guard Device just a little bit.
Sneak up through spawn. They're going to hang around and see if anything's given over. They still have kits to play with. No util, though, for when they actually try to get into this site. coldzera opens on the spam. Stare never even sees him. And so now you've got reason to believe, if you're FURIA, this is going to be a very, very late retake if they end up going for this. And so Device, 1 kill in the right place, could be worth its weight in gold here, but he's boxed in, finished off by cello. They've got to get on this bomb. They've got to get on the defuse. Could stop it right now. And Borab will.
It's so late, man. It's so late yet again for FURIA. They leave themselves no room for error.
Because you're spot on, Harry. You said they have no utility whatsoever. 1 kit on 1 player is essentially enough to go for it if you want to, but you have to make the decision and then you have to follow through with it, because you saw them spend 10-15 seconds in TT spawn.
Astralis are out monster. They've gone for the B rush a little later in the round, and they've got so much real estate. Look at Borab just sending it into the site. What a great reaction for Astralis. They don't know how fortunately timed that is. Well, I guess they do. 5 on 4. In the site, coldzera dead on the smoke, and that should just be the round. It's going to get picked as he tries to enter back in with the AWP, and even saving for Yuri feels unlikely. FURIA back to their economical woes.
He's feigned. Yeah, I want to save the orb. Now he's got his bad fallen glasses on. Come take the orb off me, Device.
After all these years.
Love the call from Blame F. We just talked about how Astralis have gone to the B-bomb side 2 rounds in a row, got absolutely shattered both times, and now they go back to that call. A little bit more explosive here, where you have 3 or 4 guys coming out monster on a couple of flashes, and as you said, fortunate timing. FURIA doing a triple stack towards CT spawn.
The shine, the toilets position for Fallen, and a missed opener. That can just be the round, very much. Maybe as Buzz follows up to Yuri on top of the site. coldzera, though, known to be a hero, a one-man army, and they'll kill a teammate just to take him out. I'd say it's worth it. 4 on 2, and even Art must save this one.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily not deserving that Astralis are leading 6-4.
Yeah, well, I mean, for Astralis, aside from that one...
That's kind of my go-to.
What's he got here? Oh, free kill.
See,
and an AK.
That's art, baby. He gets to do those things. And now Fallen's making the orb sing, but it gets juggled across to cello in his dying breath. He's armed his teammate, and cello will provide. This is awkward for Astralis. They weren't up against a hell of a lot in this round. And the fact it's 2v4, Stare now even spotted over on upper, this lurk that they thought they would have, they no longer have access to.
Oh, no.
Device is trying to thread the needle right now, and he will. Finds this gap over towards B, but he doesn't commit to it, doesn't take the space.
He is now in graffiti. Team Flash there doesn't know, and he almost pays the price. A re-swing to find Art, and that star power that Stare does possess is shown off in this round. coldzera hits his head. And now 1v1 ensues. Stars of either team.
But coldzera is just so wounded. The patience here is crazy, and Device will go walking into his crosshair.
Art trying to win the round. See if he can do it. Molly's start to come in, so that smoke may have to be deployed. And oh, this is a perfect sell right now for cello. Art in a very cheeky position. They're going to spam him. They don't believe it. He hasn't fired a bullet. They know where he is. Bomb gets dropped. At least Art takes one more with him. The B defense is not awful. That Molly isn't either, but the plant came through first. It will get stuck, although Device takes heavy damage getting off. This is for the half.
Oh, he's so blind, but oh no, fallen! Oh, that should have been the kill, that should have been the shot. Instead, it's Yuri to deal with it. Buzz left up in the clutch. Trying to cross out. Gonna have a fight from the heavens now. The next man in at bridge, and Yuri is right here, ready to tango with Buzz, who backs out of there. Trying to play around the time now for Yuri. This gets real tricky. He's got to tap that bomb to bait a peak.
He's lost him. He thinks he maybe phased the smoke and went into pit.
That's a done deal. That's a done deal. No kit. Buzz has already won the round. There's one dropped in the site, but there just isn't time for Yuri. There just isn't time to win this. And so Buzz puts up in the 1v2.
Device has even got the upgrade. He loves the dualies. He's always buying them up around his AWR. So let's see what Device can do. Close in the pit to worry about. Yuri waiting. Device peppering from afar. He's going to run and gun. Yuri wins a crucial kill, and that might be the kill that wins the round for FURIA. No one can get on this bomb. They're getting hounded down, and we do have a pistol round for FURIA as Blame gets the hell out of there.
Nice recovery coming in from FURIA, because it started off perfect with Astralis. Borb having the dual elites, Buzz with a flash there, almost anticipating this play coming out for FURIA.
I'm unaccomplished.
Is that way younger? How old are you? Aren't you like 27 or something?
I'm
like
28. 28,
yeah.
28, yeah.
Took a second.
Which is always crazy to me. I don't know why. Look at this. Device around the long side. He's got the bomb. And Stairs even winning them over in mid, even though the flash will land.
He just holds it.
Oh my god, there's flashes everywhere. Everyone, if you're anywhere near middle, you don't have eyeballs left anymore. cello.
Stuck.
He is pinned in. He is boxed in. He needs help. He needs assistance. And there's the assistance. It's dead in the bottom of mid. Device continues bearing down upon them. And even though they could crunch and deal with cello, I'm glad someone eventually did.
Nails two massive shots, stares into the flash, doesn't back up, and they tag him as well. Doesn't, oh my god. Doesn't back up, stares into the flash. Cheeky for cello. Blame will let him go, but Device is waiting. Oh, how does he save that? Should not be getting away with that kill. Jump through the tunnel, and Art is denied with no teammate to trade. Borb has another 1v1 available. He'll take it. Good damage. Keserato lives. Molly on Monster, sort of. Lands in the wood, staring down from heaven. 4-on-2 with a backstab, potent. Don't see a way in for FURIA. They may have the sight, but Astralis are closing the net.
Oh, Buzz backstab. He sees the shadow. That gives him even more conviction in the fight. Now it's just Fallen, who is sandwiched, and he's kind of up on top of it.
AK. Perfect for this headshot angle. Keserato delaying and Stair denying. Just not going to give that frag away. Find Fallen, try to aggress, offer the boost. FURIA are attempting to play together, but Astralis just cannot be caught sleeping right now.
Imagine if you're cello, you're being told to wait outside Monster, we're doing boost for the entire round, just dying. Like, there's nothing cello could have done in this round. There's nothing FURIA could have done in this round, and unfortunately, nothing they could have done in this game.
Yeah, that's it. It's a done deal. Try as Keserato might. I mean, he's brought it back with 2, but there's so many more where that came from. And he's one shot away from certain death. 15 seconds, and it's not meant to be. Astralis pick up the dub.
Those vents, and 3 players made it down successfully, but Buzz one step ahead of the curve. He is ready and waiting down towards lower.
Starting B, that's sweaty as Buzz ready to dish out some death. He's hit his first headshot, but Fallen trades. Triple ramp on the retake, and a late secret control for Device. With no kit in this round, Astralis are on the clock.
It's actually looking pretty good here for the Brazilians. Used all their utility, and it's going to be the retake from the ramp. No kit available, but a bit of utility. We're going to see the first headshot coming from Device there. It's from Secret, but now they're locked out towards our round. The backstab's coming through as well, but they're finding the frags. Back and forth we go. 3 versus 2. cello willing to fight here at the ramp itself.
Yeah, I like that dip into dark. Just by time. The clock is expiring, and Astralis have no chance in this round, and they've surely realized that by now. They're here for the glory and the kills, but for nothing else. cello executes Borup, and that's FURIA with a pistol round.
That's pretty impressive, getting 3 players down the vents on a pistol. That is pretty difficult, but it does make sense. Obviously, usually we're going against lots of utility, a spam from the M4, so on the pistol round...
Makes his move, and they can wait for this. Don't go too soon.
Looks like it should be under control here. Buzz is incredibly low, down to 14 points of health.
Did
40
they work
seconds
out that's
remaining.
a ramp player though? Oh, now they know.
Yeah, now they know.
Just walks into that one.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll see if there's anything left to be said here in round number 3. Astralis starting to fade away. They have got a player with the rifle in hand towards the bomb side floor. That's going to be Blame F, his teammate above him. Does find that key frag, but obviously gives him a position as well. They're going to start swarming him, and should be all she wrote for Blame F. And indeed, he's taken down 3-0 confirmed. But bear in mind, that wasn't a forced buy. Those were the saved for masses.
Could be a dead man here stuck behind red. Blame could molly this if he wants to put his gun down, but they're just going to walk him together. Meanwhile, back in the lobby, Serato will find a kill. They clean up the lurker, and A is not an easy opener. Blame is still here. Oh my god. Oh, that was a great flash.
It's a big miss as well. Fallen. He'll be kicking himself. This round felt like it was all tied up. The bomb is down. 15 seconds remaining. Art will have to try and save the day here. Sneaking up the ladder, but time is of the essence here. 10 seconds now. Can't find the frag, and that's the round. Serato knows it. He'll have to peel off, and that's going to be the first round for Astralis, and that's a massive miss for Fallen. Like you said, great flashbang. It was served up on a silver platter, and that allowed his teammate to rotate up heaven.
It's longer, but no risk of falling down into the pistols in vent. FURIA have taken a lot of space, however. It's really up to Art. Pistols on the other two.
Yeah, they're being very efficient with the retake here as well. Molotov towards Dark eradicates that risk. It should just be an equal trade now, considering that Art is so low. It's getting a little bit more complicated. Stair can't control the M4. Adjusting and making up for it. Wasn't the cleanest retake, but it counts. And with 2 players...
Very close to winning the round once more. I like what I'm seeing from FURIA. The pace, the explosiveness, it does feel like Burrow inside is having a bit of a tough time to get it under control, sort of. And as long as you force Astralis to get into these retake scenarios on the lower bomb side, there's always a chance you could turn around the rounds. It's like Inferno on the B bomb.
They're getting hungry for info, and they're going to find it. Stair drops that AWP, but the bomb is spotted on the train. I think they know they've got him locked in the corner. They'll focus it. Util comes in to smoke, but Cello takes the shot before. And Blame now just behind them. He doesn't wait. He runs it down. They're going back into the bomb site.
No,
Blame's got a kill with a nade. That's a freebie. Slam dunk before the bomb comes in as well. And now Blame can buy time. This is a round made for the captain of Astralis.
He also has an incendiary on the utility belt here, so he can make things very uncomfortable. Here it comes. So he wants to try and deny the plan, of course. As soon as he detects the player getting that C4 down, he actually doesn't know he's there. So he can still deploy it and flush him out. That's still absolutely fine, but Serato playing on the front foot here. It does not matter. Ice cold from Blame F there. Holds his nerve, doesn't it? Providing, but he always just seems to know exactly what he needs to do to be effective in this situation as well. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That came down to what, the seconds. If he comes a second later, he's already dropped down. He's going to be denied that kill. But absolutely plays it to perfection towards that side though. Fast play towards C-Red.
Oh, Yuri. Blame heard him coming. That's still an impressive kill for Blame F, who has no room to move there. Oh, he's got a double. You Blame an AK, he'll give you a headshot.
Playing some damn solid Counter-Strike right now.
And, you know, even though 4-4 is still a nice spot to be in, Jacob, this is the worry, right? They're not capitalizing on it. They finally break the money. It's a 2 or 3 gun round, and Astralis is still going to win it clean.
Well, let's see if they can do so. A 5-on-2 for now, but Blame F and Stair are low. And you're right, at this point, FURIA are just going to try and make it as expensive as possible. See if they can be a nuisance and miss shots, but finally connecting it, Stair. And we'll find the penultimate frag. Fallen. Khalil in hand, as mentioned. We'll just try and get a plant here if possible. It's the old NIP smoke here. Haven't seen this in a while. And unfortunately, it won't be working out, as we do have the clean sweep. Just what the dogs were ordered for Astralis.
On ramp.
Yeah, they've given him way too much respect this side, I would say. He's constantly in towards this lobby, being a nuisance. Speaking of which, Fallen will strike first this time. Finds the big man himself, Blame F, towards the garage area. Gets a second kill in the lobby now.
Fallen round. I'm here for a fallen round. Can Stair put a stop to it. Him and Buzz are ready to activate that molly. Forces Buzz to commit. He hasn't ticked on it. Serato still clears the corner, though. And great spam damage. Sets up Art on the main split. A lot of thigh on this play today, Henry.
Well, here we go. Fallen looking to shoot them anywhere but, as he will go down. Aggressive with the AWP there, boys.
Force forward. Oh my god, Blame, not again, man. They've got guns. They've got weapons, Blame. You shouldn't be doing that. FURIA have missed a smoke. That shouldn't surprise you. Fallen got pushed forward by the Molotov. I don't think he wanted to be that aggressive, but he really sent it, didn't he? Nice shot from Art. But again, man, I think we need a FURIA crash course with these outside smokes, because
I feel like this could get a bit dicey. It's on a knife's edge right now. You got players like Serato chomping in the bit to find headshots. He'll certainly deliver. Take it under control, but he does pull one back, jumping around. Chaotic as you like, down to 17 points of health now. It's still a 3 versus 1.
Bang him.
He has got time on the clock, doing damage towards the garage position. They just want to close this one out, but he keeps finding headshots. Stop challenging him, boys. He has got the bomb, but we don't have to feed him. Borup will finally silence Serato, but
there. That was almost a round.
Back to plan A now. They tried 2 rounds in a row, go for the yard control. 2 rounds in a row, blamethod got double entries. The round before, he got a double entry this time. 3 kills in the span, no time. So you do not want to test this man on yard. It doesn't work for you. Back to the door, back to ramp, see if you can find some control.
He's completely in the zone right now. Absolutely obliterating them outside. Back to the bench, Jake, you get dead on, just trying to work through that door, but it hasn't worked out. Art has been cooked alive, and Borup spots another as well. He's on for the 3-piece, as he'll completely shut down the round there. The bomb has been dropped. We've got a Galil down the vent, but that's about it.
He could rob it on the ladder. He's holding this, though. It's not impossible, but it is...
The highlight of the round coming in here.
Does he clear it? He doesn't clear it.
Knife.
Every day. Thank you, Blame. Got a scream from Cello as well, and Yuri's got a spam to boot. This is inconsequential for the money, though. Astralis can buy.
For Yuri's money, sure. Look at that. He's got 7,200. That's an AWP now available for Fallen, who couldn't purchase, but allows him to get a full buy himself. But what a beautiful hold once again, trying to make their way out the squeaky door, but Cooks burned to a crisp. It's Borup just mowing them down. He had full vision in the smoke. A consolation prize, like we said, a cash injection as Fallen brings out the AWP around. We've got a bit of an upper execution here. Molotovs and smokes being deployed. Flashbangs on the way as well, but Device, he'll be removed from the equation. That's a lovely shot from Serato once again. It's getting frantic once more, and the CT's finding nothing but headshots here. The Berettas connect with great vengeance.
Range, they're all fighting together, and they will drop the bomb.
How do you like them apples? Borup with no Kevlar, I'm afraid, and a 5 versus 1. Lovely little dink there towards Yuri, but probably all he's going to find.
Terrifying.
He's got the Berettas rattling through the hut there, and he's just hoping he can just find a kill. See if he finds a CT overstepping the mark, but Cello here's played pixel-perfect Counter-Strike there. Didn't even take any damage en route. The second round looks like they probably won't. So you got 2 players down to pistols, so Fallen can guarantee the AWP going forward, not have to waste too much cash here. Same story for Art, really, and this round is locked in. So as long as they don't give up another player here, this is absolutely fine, and that's great. Fallen can afford the AWP now, and they'll be more than ready in terms of firepower.
Today seems like more of a miscom. They had different smokes in there. Didn't see the lineups. Fallen goes back to upper at the right time. He drops it. That's ballsy. Taking the full damage as they line up. Fallen picks 1 out of the picture. 4-on-3, and they're flooding in. Back up the vent from Secret. Stare in main needs to save the day. They do find that AWP, but there's another. There's always another with Furia. Buzz in the clutch.
It's a messy round, to say the very least here.
But through 3.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose, you know. I'm just trying to find an excuse for Astralis. I think we need to put you on the server, Hugo. And
a little bit of damage inflicted, and it will continue his push towards main. Is this going to be the opening frag for Astralis? Finally, good pacing, but good awareness as well. A couple of frags for the Brazilians, and the round might be shut down right here, right now. Yuri, did he spot the barrel? Something was sticking through, and he's got all the awareness you could possibly ask for. Round locked in, Device and Borup with not a whole lot to do.
yeah, I got something, you know, somewhere in the middle of what I've requested. Split inside from Yard, but again, no secret control, and it's very compact right now for Furia. Device, Borup still alive, can potentially make something happen, but Cello is shutting down Device, and that leaves Borup in a very ungrateful position. A Galil against 4 players, sorry, an AK that is, but no utility.
It doesn't change much. Device, he's got an AK to be honest with you, but that's a hell of a shot. He did the most he possibly could there.
Oh
no.
Dear.
And Device is here. Free kill.
A huge miss. And that is a very influential frag as well. Now a 5 versus 3. CT's pinned on the bomb side. Cello fighting for his life. They're doing a ton of damage.
One more player.
Will they suspect Serato though? They will, and that should be a Fallen will be dropped as well. That's a massive round for Astralis to pick up.
Bomb side. That was perfectly set up by Furia up until the point where Art unfortunately missed the shot.
Yeah, what a miss it is as well. That might cost them the map because they are now in eco territory. It's going to tie things up almost certainly at 13-13. Provide a flashbang towards upper potentially. That's where they want to go. We'll see. Down towards lower. Good trade once again. Device continuing to hit shots. They're caught on the ladder.
Disaster.
It's actually starting to fall apart here somewhat. 20 seconds remain. Smoke down towards lower. Is this the plant? Indeed it is. Yuri comes out of the vents here. And bear in mind, the kit has been recovered by Cello, so they do have that on their person.
Easy kill, but Blame's a long way away right now. Device is stuck, unscoping, pulling out the pistol, and he might have the timing to take down Shallow. Just needs to live now. With an open bomb plant, Blame can sneak down the vent and go on the backstab. Doesn't need to play. No one needs to move, but Device forces the fight, and with 4 kills, he puts Astralis
leading the team to a 2-0 victory. 15-13, final timeout here for FURIA. As we'll have a look at these magnificent frags coming in from Devo himself. So we'll have a look at the overall complexion of the buy for FURIA now, of course.
Even if he gets aggressive, he can feed. There's a lot on the line in this fight. And Fallen misses his shot. The aim punch comes through. Yuri attempts to hold on. They might just be forced into ramp right now with that opening kill. With Stair locking down the lower rotation. How the hell are FURIA meant to win this round? Device is still indoor with a bomb right now, but they are feeding these active players of FURIA, digging their own grave.
Walking into the stack.
Oh, you're right. This gives the chance for coldzera. He's got himself 23 kills so far. Coming in return and looking the hut. It's actually all falling apart. 1 versus 1 now. Device scrambling down towards lower. Cello hot on his heels. 42 points of help as well. Bomb will be planted. He can just swing the door open.
Yeah.
This has all gone horribly wrong. Can Device close things out? He does some damage here, but still needs to find the killing blow if possible. Brings out the AWP. Cool as you like. It's going to be 2-0 for Astralis as they book themselves a place in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. And number 2 team coming into this.
Cave push coming in from NIP. As we say that, they're actually investigating the ramp area as well. This is a very aggressive round.
This is super aggressive. They want to fight, they want to biff, they want to brawl. That is enough bullets. Okay, Isaac, he used about 25 of the 30. Gets the job done. Through Red Room, and back was turned onto Kios. Didn't connect the initial one. We've got J-Raz and Jakey with the 1s and 2s. And now just 2 for the Nip. Boys, that's lovely work. It was actually Config that found.
You can see that nykytilan as well is in the key position here at the pillar, but his shoulders too large. Going around the corner there.
Yeah, I mean, the enemies have the bomb, sure. But they don't necessarily have the resources to hold on to it. The vault's so low, it's going to really hinge on Isaac finding another 2 kills. He's already done the double.
Yeah. Julie's fully reloaded now, 30 in the clip.
Ooh,
Flash. The time, there's
beauty.
plenty for Nip to get back, and Vink as well, but he's missed the bomb, he's missed the objective, but he might not need it. There's just going to be the brawl, and Hampus leads with 2 big kills to close out the round.
Inquire for more information, and he might be onto something here. Key frag, and nykytilan delivers on all fronts there. Excellent work.
Yeah,
Maybe
slow
Rez is good
pressure
for
in.
1.
You got the pressure in mid coming through from Kios, from Isaac, and looking to go for the fast flank on lane side. Vault going to fall in the meanwhile, getting the info that this is where Nip are coming from, and it's over towards lane. Kios connecting onto head trick, and it's Brolin in a 1v4 who doesn't have a shot.
And CT spawn, the Desert Eagle though.
He gets this one.
It's thirsty, and it looks for the first kill, but unfortunately it's shut down by head trick as he brings us back to a 5-on-3. Bear in mind, there were a couple of saved M4s in the previous round. Not all is lost. Isaac would have to deliver, and then some for them to stand a chance. Get to the point where might consider falling back, but nykytilan strikes with the Desert Eagle. Good for 1, maybe a second, doing considerable damage. Not quite enough, though, and he has set up Akor for something here. There's a chance.
Look, we've seen a couple of crazy plays today, and if he can get past head trick, who's down to half.
Nice nade.
Really forced him.
Molly.
That's it.
Oh, he has no idea. No,
You're not a knifer. You're not a knifer, Config. That's it. There we go.
He has been known to be a knifer,
No,
but
Not on 10 HP, you know.
Not on 10 HP.
3 NIP players behind it as well. Vault has no choice here. He needs to try and find some sort of damage.
banger.
Take him down once again. It's a double kill for NIP. Make it a triple as they completely manhandle the mid area, and that's round over once again. Akor, yeah, he has the AWP, okay, but now gives them a position. Now they can hightail it elsewhere.
Boom. Just like that, Config's death actually signifies a wide open sight. I say wide open. Oh, he's nailed another. Catches head trick through the corner.
And there it is. Well, Akor certainly made it challenging. That was, what, a 5 versus 2? He strikes back with 3 magnificent shots, and nykytilan trying to recover the orb, maybe? Sneaks through the smoke. He goes down as well. Fantastic effort, but unfortunately...
Going forward, taking this late mid control, making sure that they can clear out this side of lane, but the shelf, it's not the one you have to worry about. It's Config coming out the bottom of mid instead.
Oh, some lovely deep red smoke he's got as well, just to throw out from the elbow. Well,
Whatever works, huh?
smokes aren't walls. You can spam.
A nice boost coming in, though. I like this from Vault. Going to be sending up the in-game leader, nykytilan, but it looks like he might be on for a couple of kills. They have no idea. Gets himself 1 and Vault to clean things up. 3 in total. He's come to life here. Just the sort of round they require. But nice opening kill. It's all down to Vault as well. He hadn't had a frag up until this moment. Then he gets full cave control, falls back, runs down that timer, sets up the boost as well, and finishes off the round in style with a double spray down. So well done to Volt there.
Isaac on a good line to lock down A if there's no flashes through.
If they don't Molotov you, it's a shooting gallery, and he is delivering all of the shots there. Great little spray down. There's the Molotov. Might be a bit too late, boys. He's already found his hat trick, and now Brolan fighting for the life in the penultimate round here. Doesn't work out for him for the first time, I would say.
If they catch a fifth right here at the end of the half, which is looking likely, as you mentioned, with the economy in question.
I think, but a bit of a quickie. Nade on the nose of one. Brolan chipped away at, and that's the opening. Acore down. An opening death for him. Has to stomach that as already Nealon and Kios, they're scampering over to try and hold on to this bomb site.
Yeah, it's such a key frag to get as well. Finding Acorn that side of the map suggests he'll be relatively alone. Vol with the chance of the double spray down there. Does significant damage, but the man advantage remains with NIP here. Nealon fighting for his life and delivering on all fronts here. Looks like they've done enough as Brolan will be left alone in the cave.
Does not have the health to play for this one, but he's going to give it a crack regardless. Bullets flying through the smoke at him. Going to be the answer. And so much time to play with, but in comes that creep, and that's going to be the half, the fifth, the GamerLegion.
We've got tunes to accompany the rush as well.
Yeah.
Missed. Rez, not quite missing. Going to be able to get two with that first magazine and get the reload off as well. Spacing not the greatest for GamerLegion, and looks like the round's not the greatest. So I thought, that was Hampus to snatch it away.
It can be an absolute massacre. GamerLegion get nothing done there. Mowed down by the USP.
Yeah, and the absent smoke's not really a big factor. It's just Rez clicking on their heads before they can click on his. And yeah, nice style points from Hampus at the end. Headtrick's going to be present here, and Headtrick's going to draw first blood just on the edge of the smoke.
A lot of damage as well. That puts 3 players in 1 ding potential for the M4s. That's huge.
Yeah, never mind the foul mass in the MP9, and there it is. Nealon finished off from his earlier damage. Headtrick's found himself the double, which means, yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough cookie to crumble. Oh, not bad. Isaac's traded. He needs a lot
10
more.
seconds.
And he needs it quick. Now or never. As Volt, not enough at all. Config will sweep him under the rug.
He's bailed though.
But that's the opportunity gone.
Yeah, maybe he catches it in the tunnel. Oh! Yes, there it is. We're back on. And the bomb goes down here. He has a chance to salvage the round here. This will be very difficult. 30 seconds. Even if they do take him down, he can still see the bomb. Flashes will come through. He just needs to find this kill. Oh,
there it is!
He's delivered. That might be enough. I don't think they can plant. He just needs to stay alive now if possible. They don't have time to get the bomb and plant.
Rez?
They have to go kill him. They have to, and he's staying here.
They know it. He's going.
Oh, no. He's going to miss. Okay, he actually nails a shot. If he misses that, he's done
He's won the round all from Rez's AWP. A main it started. He leaves with 3 frags, and NIP ascend to 14. A smug grin creeping onto Rez's face.
You said that the DORP was a strange time in their history, in their timeline, but I'm glad it was here because that was a strange round, and it might be a strange map in the bag for Ninjas.
You spotted the bomb back, and we said, like, oh, he's bailed now. There's no chance. But remember, the long stroll you have to take through T-spawn, that tunnel, and he gets caught out. The smoke down as well. Didn't cover the C4, and Rez steals it away there. 14-6.
He's barking over towards that cave side, waiting. Flash forward from the T's, and it's that last bit of util, but it might just be enough. They're on site. They got time, and this bomb, it's being planted in a second. Molly across the top to try and deny it. Is that going to be enough to lock it down for Nip? This time, it's ticked too far, and it's a beautifully played hold from the B side from Nip, and that might be that for Ancient.
It's going to take 9 flawless rounds here just to take us to overtime. I don't think that's going to happen. This has been an absolute nightmare overall for GamerLegion.
I think it was Brolan who threw that molly that just saved the round.
Yeah,
beautifully.
Denied the plant, completely ruffled their feathers. They had to fight at that point. Time was gone. Yeah, it was beautifully thrown incendiary. And yeah, it looks like the final round here. I'm afraid Nealon will have Kevlar released. He's got a deagle. And they're going to be pushing the smoke once again. Config dropped once more here. Maybe the double kill for Rez.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that works too. You'd think he wouldn't get both, but does find the first, obscured by the smoke.
Isaac, look in the wrong direction, almost hits the flick, but unfortunately now in a 2v4. 2 flashes, 2 members for GamerLegion. But no real chance to get back into this one, Brolan. Buddy system comes to the fray, and it's 16-6, a 10-round differential here as Nip fight for their lives. Now, what are we going to see here? Heavy aggression from Nip, going 1 in con, two towards Fountain, and that's worked out for one for Brolin, but do they expect head trick on the same damn line? Man's out on an island only with the string of a balloon to hide behind, and that's not much cover.
Rez not closed that one out clean, and Kios extends their advantage.
Just trying to not put a foot wrong, trying to not make a mistake, but they might have done that by taking a little too long config and be making his way out to truck just in time. But he's got to do it all himself. Head shots around the corner. Can he keep going? Almost gets it all done, but Volt, he's coming out in the first round here in the second map rather than waiting a while.
And about, you know, hey,
We do
maybe
love
you could
dopamine.
kind of pursue some novelty when, you know, otherwise you kind of get lost in the rut. It's the reason you remember, like, the weird days at school, the ones which didn't match the, you know, the sequence.
It's like, the thing is, you know, in other FPS titles where they've added sounds for each of the kills and the sounds get you extra motivated, releases that little bit of extra. Esports, yeah, it's up there.
Interesting.
And you get to watch the best do it. So you get a little rush of dopamine as well, especially if you're going for a team and you get those wins as a fan. But looking at Nip right now, they didn't bring too much into the round, but they might be walking away with it.
So, just the last point on this. It's been interesting. Wait, what? Wait, sorry. Did you just say it?
Yes.
You did? Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I was so invested in this. They weren't supposed to win this one. They've got no armor.
What? We didn't expect
That's
them to
what
win it.
highlights are for, though. Here we go. Unbelievable scenes. Look at this one. Hampus boosted up into Isaac. Isaac was trying the same booster as before. A double spray to close. That's
Lurking to pushing, hoping that he can catch a timing, and he's going to do just that. Footsteps coming, head trick, drawing all the attention, so Brolin can be huge from this position. That's going to be the bomb on the ground. C4 found by Nip. And Kios, he's gone. Big round out of Ninjas in Pajumps.
Bora. That was a fist bump because he felt like he gave him a real leg up in that one, but head trick. His first contribution on overpass, and it's enough to secure the round and secure Brolin. A double spray down.
Yeah.
He confirms presence in the bathroom. Still walking up on this headshot side. Nice shot from Hedrick. Volt needs to double up, but Hedrick's making it look all too easy. Beautiful sequence.
For those peaks to come through. A little bit shaky on that bathroom's peak, but at high sensitivity, young reaction time, able to readjust. Not once, not twice, but thrice. 4 in a row now for Nip.
And it's not too difficult to find himself one. Oh, look at the bait. Volt.
The crossfire.
Yeah, that's really nice. But Kios, he could actually open up the whole side if he could get past Rez. But Hampus, he's been baited in by that forward position of Broadland. But Volt's so aware. They doubled up and they'll find them both. Volt destroys. But Long, not currently held. Swinging through now. Rez to distract. Hedrick to frag if he can. Up and over it. Rez will find the first head. But Volt, this could be him. Looking for the quad kill. There's no time. They have to find him. And it's all Volt.
See him looking for it, hunting for it. And that boils down to impatience. You could see that Volt was waiting for that swing at Long. Hampus thought he was fine, tucked in the corner, to just fall away.
I don't think it's in our best interest to try and rush them along for a full official release.
Yeah, especially if people are floating, surfing on one another on the sub-ticks. You know, I don't think that's a healthy thing for the game. No. By the way, Kio's looking real strong right now. Grabbing around the back of the smoke, the molly forcing him forward. How is he here? Almost finds one to take with him to the grave, but it's head trick now in a 1v4 angle. Won't get past the first. Not able to readjust this time. Caught movement.
And they're going to have a lot to celebrate by the end of this map, it seems. Inferno could be on the cards. And I mean, you said, yeah, look at that one.
What's he doing there?
I couldn't believe he got away. They sprayed, mollied, and nade. And yeah, Nealon was
fishing for a wallbang. Brolin just barely back in safety on that other bench.
Oh, and he still gets one. He still gets one! Even more damage onto Kios. They could get to the site, but they're hard pressed now. Then the smokes have to be perfect. They've got 13 seconds. Volt has to win this duel now. It has to be Volt. He can't deliver. And now the bomb's loose. The round is won, and NIP back to a 5th round.
Fading it. Config, which way does he look? It's over towards barrels for now. Rez wants to play reactive off that swing, and it's going to be a 2-for-1. Ends up working out the spray. It's held. Oh, pulling out the secondary. Won't find the line. A-core starting to warm up. And this is looking like it could be that 9th, but Hampus instantly bringing it back to the 2v2.
Yeah, they're going to be aware of this head trick. He's doing no kit available too, and there is one a little deep towards Bankside. Let's work onto the first. I'm not expecting toilets though. Volt's got a freebie. Another frag for Volt. And a commanding lead. Mister, I believe.
Blobby B.
Ooh, nearly gets himself the double. But still, that site is theirs, being very diligent on their clears. The bomb's down truck's side, and Nealon from long. I think he's been spotted out. Hedrick's got the perfect weapon to take that fight, should he desire. Nealon doesn't seem to be too interested in that approaching from that long side. Brolin is taking a big fight on Dumpster and does deliver.
Rez coming to save the day. Kioz through for the trade and might be on for one, ready for the flank to come through. See you later, Rez.
It's game on. It's real game on here. Hedrick's
There's a
swapped
chance.
places with Nealon, and Hampus can't afford to go down. Does catch Kioz with a push. No time for this one now. The kit is lost, and the round is too. NIP grab themselves at least the pistol. We'll see if they can find those conversions, but it was GamerLegion with one huge vault with so many bodies in front of him. He's got to have one. It could be two, but a long-range headshot from Rez. 18 seconds. They will have to commit into this site. Isaac is low, but it's up to Acor on the AWP as well. Can he contribute from the heavens? Great from Isaac. They should still be able to get that bomb down uninterrupted unless Isaac swings out for a Hail Mary. Oh, he's nearly stopped the plant on that wallbang. Finishes off the job, but now with the bomb ticking, it's up to Hampus in a 1 versus 2 clutch.
In full effect, and Isaac. Can he strike here? It's all up to him. He's holding the line. He'll connect, and that is it. Middle stump. Wants to be 4.
God help us, you rat.
Can he find any more is the real big question here. Double set up over towards that wood side. Will they expect more? Kio's going to be able to find one there. It's huge, but Acor not getting anything might just cost them the ball, cost them the whole bag. GamerLegion, 1v2 for Volt to try to get through. I don't know if it's going to be working out for him here, but we'll see.
Yeah, he gets a lot of sound cues there. You can see that plant positioning, setting him up for success. And just taking that first fight, very successful. Volt the smoke, no, obscures him maybe enough. Hedrick not going to panic, oh he is. Info, knows he's heaven. Can he take this fight? Can he be precise? Oh yes he can! Volt secures it for GamerLegion. An incredible recovery of form.
Could have been walking into a trap, and now,
believe
speaking
it?
of traps, the triple boost, they're looking for it.
Hero
Nealon will find one.
Going down con. Gets one, but that is very much an all or nothing maneuver.
Timing. This is an odd round. Timing's going everywhere, every which way. Isaac jumping through a smoke to what he thought was safe. There's no safety here. Hampus, he's sniffing you out. He's got those barks worked up. He's waiting for the moment to drop them.
All the timing, just as he threw the nade, Hampus caught out, pants to Nealon. He's eating up. He's going to take and steal one back. That rifle from the heavens connecting. 3 kills out of Nealon so far. There's more to be done. First isn't clean. Config, what have you got for us? He got Nealon. 10 HP, one on the Glock, and Config back to back. This could get messy, Mac. This can get very, very messy.
Yeah, GL all in here at B, but how's this setup? It's not good enough to get that first trade. Kioz is there, but Nealon almost saving the day. Didn't have enough bullets in the clip to keep on fighting there. Oh, Acor misses that jump shot, goes wide. Head trick finally firing up.
Trying to try and be a bit of a space taker and maker. Timing, beautiful. Off of the flashes, the util, but the spray from Isaac, and they don't know about Kioz. They're just expecting Isaac. Now he's gone. Perhaps they overlook it or not. The smoke implies Kioz over the top. Nails the headshot. Very uncomfortable now for the Ninjas.
A miscellaneous smoke enough to maybe save this round for GamerLegion. And oh, how sharp is Config feeling? You don't see him on the big green too often.
He's so low, bro, and he's still standing right in the open. Hoping to catch Kioz on one of his oversteps. Volt's got Config dead to rights. Oh, this is 15 for GamerLegion just like that, unless Hampus with 20 seconds up against the world, up against 3. There's nothing for him here, getting spammed on down, trying to isolate the jewels. And look at that, off the back of a timeout. Ash, incredibly euphoric about that one. A compulsory round. Isaac's been such a nuisance to you, but on the reload, he's 20 bullets shy. He's spent them all. And now it's up to Isaac and Kioz. 3 towards the water side. 3 in the pits. NIP, disadvantage. Red's trying every trick in the book to try and take us to overtime, but it looks like GamerLegion won a third. It's all up to 2 of them. They're so low. So many bodies.
Rez, he's in between the 3 fish swimming in water. Two doesn't get that flick across, but Hampus, another shot of the clutch.
He got likely rotated through. They have the bomb. Heaven's going to be a no-go for Hampus. Clears through. This is first. Knows it's likely the AWP. He caught in a 1v1. Do they really do it like that? It is so close. 16 in the bag. We go again. A third map required.
Flashes for that retake. Rez just trying to figure out where he wants that smoke to go, but it's all about the shots now. 2 for 2. Nealon close to trade here and takes that banana control, but now they need to worry about the CT members who are going in 2 different directions. It's all up to Config. And he ain't getting it done. Big roar coming out of the GamerLegion camp there.
Well, it's the perfect setup there from GamerLegion. Very patient.
And it looks like NIP should have this round with a 2-man advantage and the time's ticking.
Yeah, the setup's perfect. They've got all 5 players here. It would take an absolute meltdown for this round to fall apart, and it looks like they've done enough. NIP will be posting their first, and they've got all 5 players alive here. Duel with Kios there, so hopefully that won't be happening again. You can't just have a 5-man execute with 1 player lying in wait. It's not going to work out for them.
Yeah, and I mean, just reiterating the points about those frags, Brolin was super online on overpass, Rez was super online,
Yeah,
Config had a great T side. With those 3 all packing a punch, you could be onto something
As well, and we're going to reset the round somewhat.
Oh, spotted the shadow coming on the wall there. Hampus moving. Unfortunately gets spotted out.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself if that leads to 4 versus 5 conversion, just like that. Volt head on a swivel with the flash. Turns it, nails it. Config yet to frag. This is not going to be his time either.
There's a desk slam coming around
I'm
the corner
looking
here.
over there right now.
Was non-factor for the first 12 rounds. The first 12 rounds of Extra in an elimination series. The fact that he's managed to...
We've said that a few times so far in Inferno. It's becoming his catchphrase, and not a good one. So we'll see if they can recover. GamerLegion forcing their way up towards shore. Great entry once again. Volt delivering!
There he
on all
is!
fronts, looking for a third. Unable to connect, but he's given them entry into this round. A 3 versus 2, and this one is certainly possible.
The entry man just keeps on doing it again and again. He's had a bit of a slow
he
day in the
comes.
office, but Acor now in the 1v3 hits that first hurdle. But there's 2 more to jump across. And speaking of jumping, it's the jump right in. Head trick going to be able to pick it up with the A4. They're going to be going on the aggressive to make this one happen. So many with util in hand, but it's worked only for 1. Nealon ready to counteract that one.
Yeah, if anything, that favors GamerLegion in more ways than one. The rotation's coming through, 25 seconds remaining. A valiant spray from Brolan is good for 1. Hampus through the smoke, keeps the dream alive and maintains the advantage here. 15 seconds now. They can start pushing the smokes and bring this into a 3 versus 1, essentially.
Isaac got burnt to cinders, and now the wallbang connects. Head tricks nailed it. The round is theirs. Config confirms it.
Some retake.
Well, speaking of bank, 3 alive and a couple of other clean ones in the last few rounds means the money's looking more healthy for Nip as we... Ooh, beating the smoke. Is Hampus ready?
That's perfect.
Rez in fallen. Going to be able to double down what he needed to do there, and Nip should be on for a 4th, but Isaac, he's keeping the dreams of GamerLegion alive here in round 11.
Yeah, well, Headtrick's now noted. Isaac's hunting. Isaac, he's looking like he knows exactly what's up, and they have isolated this duel now. Headtrick using that smoke to delay. He's done a lot with this. Oh, and he gets the headshot as well. Volt. Hello. Is he really going to give it a good shake at the stick? He should be dead. Yeah. A great shot hit, but NIP, they're starting to whir into action now. That's 3.
Yeah, he must have saw a slither. And does connect the shot. This is looking much better now. Talk about a turnaround.
Indeed. And gets a bit greedy. He's got a lot to do. They pincer in through CT. 3 CTs now fighting up Banana. The whole reversal spray out of Neil in 9 seconds. Has he got time?
There's no time.
Oh my god, that's one way to clutch. A double spray out of Hampus. He's laughing in second mid.
Oh no, poor old Nealon gets 4 kills and it's not enough. That's now 5 rounds in a row for the Swedes, and it's all down to this head trick shot. Another magnificent one. He did go down afterwards, but enabled them to have enough time for these flanks here and, like we said, deny the plan, which was absolutely everything here. 2 more rounds left to be played, and a timeout has been called. Ash. It was Head Trick who had that rough start as well. He has really shown us he can bounce back here.
Ooh.
Speak of the devil, takes down Volt, who's been a thorn in their side to say the very least. 2 more kills will do it. I think they've done enough. Config, stay alive, my friend.
Yeah, Head Trick to finish with a flourish. 15 and counting. Here comes 16, and it is just the Jewel Berettas using Config to close and take the W. Ninjas in pajamas down in the dumps with...
Trap set up. 50, not going to be able to get past it. And that was before the flash going back for seconds off the util.
for the Ninjas. Head trick kind of bound into the side. Acor will collect another. That's a double kill so far from the Dane, and it's Acor with 3. Config. Down and out. Wow. Quad kill out of Acor. Well, that's one way to get some early cash.
Looking for a stack of pancakes to eat on up here towards A, and if he can even get out of apps, but there's the full crossfire established here on Bracket. Spacing not too good. Waiting for that flash to come through instead, and oh, he can see the elbows, he can see the shadows, head trick, and be able to walk away with that one.
Yeah, they might find nykytilan, but they haven't really got the time for this. Acor, enough of a distraction. He will profit,
Big.
And that is a huge round to overcome.
And 2 players about Kevlar should be a foregone conclusion here.
And they got answers mid. Here we go. Flash is good. Not clearing him. Not clearing him. And nykytilan can still profit with that MP9. It's getting him a long way. But the side defense has fallen. The crazy spray from Acor costs him some health. Now a rifle can fall into Headtrick's hands. Hampus ensures it lands for the Ukrainian.
They're looking for that other one. Hampus can't quite find it. Just Ops will stay with the Deagle instead and is waiting for this smoke to fade. Shooting back at the bullets. Won't connect this time. But Headtrick, the key piece of the puzzle, fallen out of the box though, so the jigsaw ain't completed.
Acor baiting in his teammate nykytilan, who's been great here on the B side of the map.
Oh, Molly.
Yeah, he has to fire off a shot. Or stick around. There we go. Oh, dear. Brolan again finding impact.
Yeah, Isaac found Rez towards apartments just to know that. So still a 4-on-4, and they're transitioning back in towards middle. Going to be trying to punish the fact they know there's 2 players on this side of the map. Volt, who's been great so far, he'll be waiting towards the library position and hits a hell of a shot there to maintain that advantage. 4-on-3 now, 45 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Isaac on that graveyard. Looks like he's got a round in the bag. They sweep through. Who's going to have their eyes on the prize? No one, as Isaac sweeps them down. nykytilan feeling himself as well, as they are just 3 rounds away from knocking out the Ninjas.
Yeah.
Onto Bracket. Is Config going to be ready for it?
Here we go. He certainly is. It's a lovely sequence, though. Kios with a triple spray down, looking for elimination point now. 30 seconds remain. They've got the bomb in their remit, but not for long. Rez is fighting back in the backstab from hell. It's down to just 1 player remaining on either side, and they're both incredibly weak. Plenty of time for the plant as Rez will make himself known in towards that B bomb site.
1 bullet will do it. Rez to avoid that condemnation of 15.
I think he's done it.
It looks like he has. Oh, Rez pulls the trigger first.
Worst way to win it. Look at the money. There's not much for a bunch of the NIP members.
Oh, you don't get many of those in your career. Just 3 kills in 1 little spray, lining up like that. Didn't have to move his mouse.
It's tense. And it feels like they've got enough, but the setup's looking good, and the pounce comes through from the Ninjas. The first kill for nykytilan lands, and this guy has been an absolute beast time and time again, delivering frags at the B bomb site, hoping to lock them out further. He finally goes down.
Still grounds for something if Hampus. Oh no, he's giving his life away. Spotted over the smoke. Rez will trade. Maybe they can get that bomb down. Smokes are still up. And oh no! Acor nails it through the smoke. Rez, surely a dead man here. Surely a dead man here. Yes, he is. GamerLegion, head above water. And down go the Ninjas, eliminated of ESL Pro League Season 8.